Good morning, everybody. First, my heart goes out to the wife, the family, and loved ones of former St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department Captain and retired Moline Acres Chief, Police Chief David Dorn, who was tragically killed last night while responding to an alarm at Lee's Pawn Shop. We hope for the speedy recovery for the 4 other officers who were injured last night. Yesterday was filled with peaceful protests in the city, throughout St. Louis region, and around the country to speak out against the tragic death of Mr. George Floyd. As an African-American woman, I understand and share the deep frustrations and anger about the inequities of the criminal justice system. It's why I first ran as Circuit Attorney and why I will continue to do everything in my power to create a fair and more equitable criminal justice system. I fully support and strongly believe in the power of nonviolent protests and shine a light on the systemic racism and discriminatory practices that are in our criminal justice system. But what happened last night was not about nonviolent protest. What happened last night were a small group of individuals who chose to benefit off the pain and suffering of our community and use it as an excuse to cause insensible, undamageable harm to our communities and to engage in senseless violence. But I will continue to uphold the right to peaceful protests, but I want to be clear. I will use the full power of the law and my officer to prosecute and hold accountable anyone who murders police officers, who shoot at police officers, or harm anyone in my community. These people who committed the heinous acts are not interested in finding solutions to the intractable racism that is at the heart of these protests. They are using this opportunity to cause chaos. So to everyone, understand that you will be held responsible for the senseless acts of violence. But to the peaceful protesters out there doing the right things for the right reasons, continue to make your voice heard and to help us root out those whose actions work directly against justice for all. Under the laws, depending on what they're arrested for, that determines how they'll be held. We have right now under our laws, you're held for 24 hours before you have to have charges issued. And if no charges are issued, those individuals will be released under the laws of the state of Missouri. So depending on if a charge is brought within the 24 hours, determines when they will be held or not.
We've got time for a couple more.